So by now you would have seen the news. Virgil van Dijk and Mo Salah are on the verge of, no pun intended, signing contract extensions, whether it's going to be 1 year or 2 years. I think they're looking at 2 years at the moment. Not sure what the money's going to be like in terms of what they're going to be earning. They're really high earners as it is. Van Dijk's in the 200s, Salah's in the 300s. I'm not sure what else they could be wanting money-wise. A lot has been made of the terms and conditions, where the thing has been they want to stay, everything's good, but they want 2 years, not 1 year. Well, even after 1 year, they'll still have 1 year left, which means you can still sell them on and not lose out, like we're going to lose out on Trent, who can go to Real Madrid and maybe increase their attacking prowess on that right side, because Valverde playing at right back is being wasted at the moment because they don't have anybody else. But it is what it is. That's for another conversation. Look, the news is good. The news is nice. It's always welcome. We love the news of Virg and Mo staying on. As you can see here from David Ornstein, there's also a report from Fab as well in Fabrizio Romano. Says they're closing in on signing new 2-year contracts, both players into final months of existing deals, but breakthrough found in negotiation and fresh terms set to extend key pair at LFC until 2027, which is all good and well. That's from The Athletic. And there is here as well from Fab saying not only Mo Salah's deal imminent, Liverpool also confident to get new contracts ordered for Van Dijk as expected. Salah and Van Dijk fully expect to stay at the club. Trent closing on a move to Real Madrid. Well, we know he's already out and he's going. Just a kid from Liverpool who loves his team. Yada, yada, yada. There's a picture there. I think it was Mo at what is that? I don't know where he's scoring goals there, but yes, closing in on a new deal, confident for Van Dijk as well. So that's all good news. That's good news. That's what we like to hear. Good news. However, with that good news, as I say, they are staying at Anfield, which is good. That's what it looks like. With that good news, though, what will FSG do now? What will Richard Hughes do? What will Michael Edwards have a say in now? Because we know we need players. We need a right back. We need a centre back, maybe 2 centre backs. Goalkeepers coming in already. Left back needs to be looked at now as well. Are we looking to get a creative 10? Do we want maybe just to destroy a DM perhaps? We need another striker. Are we going to look for a left winger to cover for Diaz or replace Diaz if he goes to Barca? Are we looking to have a cover for Salah, or maybe change Salah's role and play him centrally and have somebody else out on the right side? These things have to be questioned. There are questions to answer here. What happens? I don't know. But my only fear is that FSG do this thing where they sign or re-sign, I should say, Salah and Van Dijk. Everybody's happy. Very good. We're keeping our stalwarts. The spine is still there. Alisson's still here for another year or two. This fantastic news. Let's keep it stepping. But then we stink it out on certain players coming through. Instead of spending 50 mil on players, we spend 20 mil on so-sos, and we end up putting them on 50 grand a week, which is the same thing that they were on at their previous club, for example. Some will say Milos Kerkez from Bournemouth, looking at 40, 50 mil. Would you take him on board? Yes. What are you going to pay him? 100 grand a week. Can you afford it? Probably. Okay, what about Howson, for example, as well from Bournemouth? Let's say you take both of them. You take Howson as well. Okay, we've got a centre back. We've got a player in there now as well. Release clause 50, 60 mil. Cool, no worries when you pay 100. That's 200 grand. That's what Trent would have been on already. But then what? What about the other players? Are you going to pay them a little bit extra in Salah and Van Dijk than what they had previously? Does that mean that you change the wage structure for those 2 players? Then other players are going to say, well, I want to have what they're on. But with all due respect, you are not on their level. The only other players that respectfully would be on their level would be the likes of a Trent, who is on his way to Real Madrid. Alisson, perhaps. I'd never seen a goalkeeper earn that much money before in my life, though. So that would be news to me. Defender, I can hear it. Striker, definitely hear it. A goal scorer, I hear it. A creative player, I hear it. We're not Manchester United. We're going to be giving everybody 200 plus grand contracts. We're not Arsenal. We're going to be giving 2/3 of our squad over 100 grand a week, shall we say. I mean, Luis Diaz is still on like 70 grand a week or whatever it is, bruv. Since he came here like 3-4 years ago now, he's still on like peanuts in comparison to some other players. But what happens now? I hope this does not stop the negotiations on more players, because we're going to need 4 or 5 players to come in, and we're still going to need some players to bring in to bolster the squad and have actual quality off the bench players that maybe Slot wants to actually play and not be forced to when he has no other option left, like bringing on a Chiesa for 10 minutes or an Elliott to try and change a game up when you can see they are effective and they actually do have some footballing ability where you actually can have them affect the game in a positive way. That's my only fear. FSG not doing what they need to because they said, hey, we got you Van Dijk and Salah again. Leave us alone now. No, no, no. You need to do a whole lot more in this transfer market. You need to bring us more players, bruv. You want to win this league this season with this crop of players? Cool, fair enough. Maybe you got lucky. Maybe you prepared for it. Maybe Slot knew what I was doing. Whatever. Allow it. Next season, though, you want to retain the title. You want to at least try to retain the title, maybe. Bring us some players. Players who are of the quality to play for Liverpool and fight for a title, fight to actually make it through to comp stages, make it through to another Champions League semi-final, final, play again to be first over 38 games in a Premier League season and retain this Premier League title. That's what we're going to need. Money needs to be spent. We have the money. Are we going to spend it? That is the ultimate question. That's all up to FSG now.